Hi everyone, my name's Orion. Welcome to my channel. This is my first ever YouTube video and I'm so excited to show it to you guys. Had a lot of mistakes, I really did. First off, the video turned out to be too long for me and I'm deciding to split it in half, so if you want to watch part 2, just check out my channel. You'll see it right there. This game is supposed to be extremely historical, so a lot of the reactions and conversations we get from people are going to be very real and cut and dry. Like you're going to get raw reactions, you're going to get profanity, people aren't going to be very nice to you, and yeah, again, a lot of mistakes were made. I had to take 2 takes because the first take I forgot to record. But yeah, hope you guys have fun. So welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now, I am very excited to play this game. I've been holding off on it for a while to get this kind of set up for me. But yeah, we're gonna take a look at the graphics. Some of it do look pretty muddy from a distance, but we're looking at the things that are closer up and they look super well detailed. Foliage, you know, you can see individual leaves and you're not seeing any textures coming off of those leaves. I'm a big fan of that. Now, let's get calm. Yeah, we're gonna go in normal mode.
God bless.
Same to you.
Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother! Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue. A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
I'm a huge fan of this game. There's so much detail everywhere. You're looking at dust particles in the back. There's so much to talk about. You know, fluid motion in the cinematics. Now, something I found interesting, like, let's look at Skyrim real quick. Skyrim. Everything looks good from a distance, but as soon as you get up close, everything's muddy. You don't like it. Pretty much every character is ugly once you really look at them. As opposed to this game, everything does look muddy in the back, but when you get closer, you get really crisp detail. Interesting thing about this game. Right now I have to think about what kind of character I want to be. I kind of want to be roguish, using bow and arrow and daggers. I also want to be quick with the tongue. So, since we could just change this stuff later, I'm going to go with speech.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up
I'm
in
gonna go for
town
speech
recently.
again. Who's this weird guy? Why would I be interested in sword fighting?
You think he's teaching me sword fighting?
Yeah, throw it back
Don't
at
you?
her.
What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
So let's see. What would I say first thing I wake up and my friends being here?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them
Probably
this
still
morning.
asleep.
They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
You're misjudging them. Yeah, you're misjudging them a little bit. They're young, you know.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
People act like they haven't been young before and relate to this shit. So hard on people. He'll grow up. You just want to explore the world. I'm going on an adventure. Hold on. Oh yeah, what's the next thing I would say? I'm hungry.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
And do you need help?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Oh.
Can I get something to eat?
I left
My
some
bad.
breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Well, let's find out why Pa's angry.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was, and you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
And that's it. Sweet yet passive aggressive kind of woman. Let's see, we gotta get foods. I'm at like, you know what? Let's take a red roll. Get some lentils. Oop. I guess I'm sitting down. Okay. I can't grab an apple while sitting. I can't take my hand, put it right on top of the apple because I'm sitting. It's historical, you know. People couldn't pick up food while sitting. It's rude. So why would you do that? Silly me. I forgot. I want the lentils. Give me the lentils. Yeah, lentil soup. I have no idea what lentils taste like.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
It's in here. Cheese. Can't let the mouse get it. Someone's got to eat it. That's a lot of apples. Who can eat that many apples? Those are bound to go bad. Get some apple pie on the fly. Ooh. I'm gonna get a lockpick as soon as I can. Now. Beauty. Oh, yeah. It's just like things that like make you feel alright and satisfied. And it is 4K graphics. Moving on. I just get so mesmerized. Huge fan of all the grass in between the rocks right there. Ledge coming out, built walls. So satisfying. The little bench. I'm gonna sit here for a minute. Almost like real life simulator. Anyway. This is his father.
What's the
What's the
matter
matter with your hair?
Didn't you hear me
Well,
calling?
Hat. I meant his hat. Oh yeah. Powers of persuasion. So like you gotta really pay attention to people's like responses and how you can convince them. You raise your skills in those certain areas such as speech, threat, or like strength or nobility. You could also bribe some people, and there's no one right way to go. Like, you know, if you're trying to threaten people all the time, it's not always going to work, even if you're maxing it out. So you got to switch it up always, and not everything's going to go your way, and that's a fact you're going to have to accept. So nobility says, sorry, I wanted to have a look around. I'm not going to yell at him. I had to do something? That'd be lying. I don't want to lie to him. Well, honestly, I went to have a look around, so.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How,
You know,
my boy? When are you going to
That's
get
kind
some
of breaking
sense?
the fourth wall right there.
Anyway, we've a lot of
Because
work to
I'm
do
the one
today.
who's seen it for the
I'm
first
finishing
time.
the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
I don't understand
Sure, I'll
this
be happy
hat.
to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain
bang
at the
his ass,
castle
has
has the cross guard
Nail
for Sir
it straight,
Radzig's
rail
sword,
it.
which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
Gotta get
And
done.
ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours.
You know it.
But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Respect.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
So yeah, as you can tell, it's a very story-oriented based game. I think later on the cinematics and so forth kind of decrease, but these conversations happen consistently, and that's the game. You're talking your way through it. You build reputation in certain areas, and let's see how we do. I don't know nothing about this game. I don't plan on looking up strategies. I haven't looked up any strategies. I've seen a friend play it before. I know that he snuck into some monk temple. Even then, I'm not going to be able to remember how exactly he did it, but it was kind of cool. Yeah, home sweet home. Let's talk to these dudes. Let's talk to these two dudes.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent.
What was it look
Shame
like?
I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Because we're going to make the money. We're going to make the money, boy. My first run through, I was trying to play on a controller, but the joystick was drifting all over the place. It wouldn't stay still for anything. It was not a smooth experience. So, mouse and keyboard for me. I'm a little lappy dot. Quest tracker, you.
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself. Hail to the hero. So you haven't changed your mind about learning the craft of warfaring? Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
Oh, it was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man.